사실은 월드컵에 들떠있던 거지만 언론 보도가 생각보다 많이 안 나왔던 것 같다는 생각이
네, 그랬고요. 이제 이게 사실상 우리 배가 침몰하다 보니까 굉장히 비극적이거든요. 그래서 그 또한 그때 월드컵 그래서 아무튼 월드컵이 끝나고 나서
I'm Todd Grisham. The fighters are here. And Enzo It's the
This bout is scheduled.
a lot of trash talk between these two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Can't land that jab. He just got caught with a big right. The crowd has settled into their seats. They are ready to see something special at this amazing venue.
You walk in, you cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody. The audience is on you. They see every single movement, every single twitch. If you're scared, the thousands of people are here in this place. They will spot it.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than that.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Jab does not score. That jab won't score. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talking about McRanelli in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Get down, win this round, kid. Great round, great round. Now, relax.
Here we go. It's round two. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter shot. No rest for the weary. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, their every twist.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
He threw a punch and just got countered. A straight right just misses. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. A straight right just misses. That hook doesn't score. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about McRanelli in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this.
Bell rings and we start the third. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Couldn't land that jab. Swing and a miss with that jab. The straight right just misses. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good punch. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Charlie?
You have a fight that's got great footwork and that great hand speed. It's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Neither fighter willing to slow down. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Tell about McInerney in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to... Back up on round four. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you won that hands down.
Perfect counter shot. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Nice counter. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Bombs away! That jab just missed with the left hand. Do you believe this? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about McInerney in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what?
And there's the bell for round 5. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecard. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Insane action. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about McInerney in that last round.
What are you doing?
There's the bell to start round 6. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not clear. Be sharp.
Good one. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little fag with him, pickpocket him.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Both men step back for just a moment. The straight right just misses. Throws the jab but does not score. Well done with that counter shot. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about McInerney in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominant.
There's the bell to start round 7. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Defense is not an option for these two. Caution being thrown to the wind. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Oh, what a punch! You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Carries that jab away. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. In that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's the bell for round 8. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Straight right just misses. Nice punch. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Straight right just misses. Back and forth they go. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Never know with these scorecards. That will go down as a majority decision victory.
A majority decision, you know what, I've got to agree. There's no argument there. I totally get it.